late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
I really had to search for this article. I really did. It almost took forever. No, it didn't take that long. It took me 10 minutes. This wasn't the easiest pop-up thing to find, but yeah, they trying to mothball this article as much as possible. But I heard this article's close to 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, so it's not a new one. And I heard about it actually on Sunday. And again, I forgot all about to make the video about it. I don't know how I forget to make a video about this and everybody else start talking about it. But anyways, this ain't good. And expect more articles, if not already created, to come out about this. Because I think that whole, clutch sports apparatus is starting to go away because people are starting to get tired of it. People don't like it no more. It's too many lies, too much deceit in it. Over here trying to make this guy sound like he's better than what he is. So the guys are out here lying for him on podcasts and whatever. That's why Luka Doncic is on freaking Mind the Game podcast. They're trying to get him to say good things about LeBron so they can fool the world. But it's not fooling. It's not working anymore. These guys are trying to rewrite history the best way they can, but it's not working anymore. The people are not falling for it anymore. So let's get into this. Like, share, subscribe. So some of you guys might know by now about this article that came out or resurfaced. And let me read into it. As we all know, Team USA in 2018 was determined to reclaim its dominance and pride heading into the 2008 Beijing Olympics. The team officials were confident that they can assemble a much better group than the squad that failed to reach gold in 2004 Olympics in Athens. All the stars from their prime were on the drawing board except for one, LeBron James Sr. According to NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski, Team USA wasn't just planning to muster an elite group of players, no. They also wanted to ensure that they picked those who had the right attitude and mentality. Based on their assessment, James did not qualify in the latter. And he knows a whole bunch of Listans that are in denial about this. Let's keep moving on. Wojnarowski revealed that Team USA was firm and clear about their team camaraderie and culture they wanted to build for the 2008 Olympic team. They meant they will have zero tolerance for the immaturity and diva-like behavior of James. Well, it was written in Wojnarowski's article. When the mandate had been to gather these immense egos and get the NBA's greatest players to fit into a program, no one had a more difficult time meshing into the framework than James. Other players made it a point to learn the names of staffers. Modesty goes about their business without barking orders and brash demands. Some things don't change, huh? Because we're still seeing the same thing, but we can get into that later. Behind the scenes, officials had taken to call in James' inner circle the enablers. No one ever told him to grow up, Wojnarowski added. No one ever challenged him, and yet James was still a powerful pull for his teammates, and everyone had to agree they could no longer let his bossy and belittle act go unchecked. These weren't the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Team USA wasn't beholden to him. Due to the potential complications that could arise for LeBron in the lineup, Team USA was prepared to exclude him entirely from their plans. Ooh. Ouch. The team felt assured that Kobe Bryant, who was coming off his MVP season that year, would serve as the ideal leader for their squad. Ooh, I know that hurts them. I know that hurts the stands. Ooh, real Captain America. Well, we already knew that. I think some of us who was watching during that time kind of figured that was the case. Well, it was Kobe who was leading this team, not LeBron, according to that horsehead over there. They figured that unlike James, the Black Mamba boasted an impeccable reputation as a responsible and dedicated player. With that in mind, Team USA was confident that with Bryant at the helm, they would be well equipped and mentally to tackle the most significant challenge yet. And Wojnarowski wrote in his article, "No one can stand James as a 19-year-old in the 2004 Olympics nor the 2006 World Championships." The NBA guru divulged. I just read something right before I got on here. Back to the 2004 Olympics. I don't know what game it was. It doesn't really matter, but the coach for the 2004 Olympics was Larry Brown. I think he might have been coaching the Pistons at the time. And I think it was Carmelo who said something about this. But Carmelo said that 3 players were suspended, I think it was, because they was late. One being Allen Iverson. The other, I forgot who the third one was. But the other was LeBron James. Yikes. Let me look it up right quick before I go on. I just read it. I know one was Carmelo. I mean, not Carmelo. One was LeBron James. One was Allen Iverson. What was the other one? Let's see here. And this article just came out about this. Maybe I'll make a separate one. Let's see here. I don't know. Wow. I'm sitting here reading this other stuff that Carmelo's been involved in. Nothing bad, but regarding another player currently in the NBA. I ain't gonna say no names. Paul George did the same thing. So Larry Brown suspended LeBron James, Allen Iverson, and Amari Stoudemire. That's who it was who they suspended. But I might make that another video for another time. But the fact that that happened, that was in the air, is something. Officials fear, back to the article now. Officials fear James could be an instigator of everything they wanted to rid themselves for the 08 Olympics. For as gifted as James was, Krasinski and Colangelo subscribed to the belief that with Kobe Bryant joining the national team in 07, they could win a gold medal in 08 with or without LeBron James, which they probably could have anyway. I don't know who else you put in there, but I don't think anybody from the Celtics was going to play. Let's see here. And here's the most interesting part of this whole thing. It said that season, James finished the season with a remarkable tally: 30.7.9 rebounds, 7.2 assists. He was also one of the league's strongest MVP candidates. I don't think he was second. I think he might have been third or fourth. I think first was probably Kobe and second was probably Chris Paul that year. But anyways, after acknowledging how then the Cleveland Cavaliers star could contribute significantly to the team, Team USA came up with a possible resolution for his unbecoming behavior. The committee linked up with Nike, of course. On the Team USA behalf, Nike discussed the issue with King James and gave him the stern ultimatum. Moreover, Team USA reached out to seasoned veteran point guard who was going to be on the team. Anyways, wait, I read that wrong. Team USA reached out to a seasoned veteran point guard, Jason Kidd, and trusted him with a pivotal side task. They recognized with Kidd's extensive experience in basketball acumen, he could groom LeBron James on his journey to become a mature, admirable player. I don't think it worked. Before Team USA gathered for the 2007 Tournament of the Americans in Las Vegas, an unmistakable message had been delivered to James through Nike. Unless you change, we're serious about leaving you home. Damn. Told you straightened up. Though Nike, James ultimately heeded the message and became more tolerable to coaches, teammates, and staff he shared. Team USA assigned Jason Kidd to babysit him at the Tournament of Americas in 07 to try to teach him something the Cavaliers never had a veteran do: professionalism. They didn't have to do it because he was the Cavaliers. Eventually, Team USA recognized a significant improvement in LeBron's character and demeanor. His progress and positive transformation led the committee to make a crucial decision to include him on the official roster of the nation's '08 Olympic team, better known as the Redeem Team. And they say by the end of the campaign, James logged 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals per game. Showing an all-around game. Alongside Kobe, Carmelo, and Dwayne Wade, LeBron helped bring back the gold to USA after beating Spain in a thrilling final match. In retrospect, it became clear that having LeBron on line was the right move for Team USA. Yikes. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh. See, more articles and more news about this guy is gonna start coming out. It's gonna slowly start creeping out. It's funny because so you mean to tell me in order for Jason Kidd to be on this team, he had to babysit LeBron? That's why Jason Kidd was on the team, which I probably think more likely that they needed more, what's it called? Because I think Jason Kidd, everybody on the team, Jason Kidd was the oldest, so they probably needed more veterans on the team. Because outside of, I think everybody was still under 30 at the time. Because Kobe was the only one that was probably just reaching 30. Because Kobe was born in 78, right? So it was 08. So yeah, he was just reaching 30. So they needed a little bit more veteran matureness to this team. Can't have Kobe do everything on and off the court. So yeah, it would make sense to have Jason Kidd in there as well. But this goes to show you that everything about this guy is fake. LeBron, it's fake. It's fake. And I'm reading the comments down here, and somebody said the same thing in the comment section. This person said it's great that more and more sources are coming out with the truth about James's manufactured face of the league campaign and false narratives by Clutch Sports putting his name amongst the greats. And here comes this, and here we get a freaking Lestan in the comment section. This is what this Lestan said. If I was Braun, I would purposely ignore the invite in 08. I'm putting y'all on my back and trying to get y'all to win. And you call me a diva because I'm demanding, expect you to make plays as a professional. Here's the problem with that. 08, LeBron has did nothing yet. What do you got? Rookie of the year, a couple of All-Stars? He has done nothing in the league at this point. So why would they listen to him, you dumbass? That's the problem I have with Lestans. They don't think well. They don't think. Matter of fact, they can't think because they don't have no brain. They smooth for brains. They got a brain. There's a little chunk up there. That's the entitlement we're talking about. Anyways, sick of these Lestans. They just don't get it. The article seems made up. Coach K and others spoke highly. Of course they would do that. And there's another idiot in the comment section. Oh, I'll take LeBron over here. I'd rather have someone shooting 50% from the field and getting blocks, rebounds, steals, and assists from somebody taking 30 shots and missing 18 of them. There's a reason why Colangelo wanted Kobe on the team. I'm done reading these comments. They gonna make me angry because people are really stupid. This last comment says, hopefully next year is his last year. I'm so tired of hearing about him. He's easily the most disingenuous athlete we had the century. Amazing career. LeBron defies logic. No player should be this great for this long, but I'm ready not to hear about him anymore. Well, we all know why he's been great for this long. Many reasons why, but we ain't gonna discuss them here. But yeah, the fact that this was about to happen and they try to keep it on the wraps for the last 2025. So the last almost 20 years is crazy to me, but it's well expected if you're trying to keep a lie going. Everybody's. Ooh. Anyways, that's a different story for a different day. But anyways, this is 2008 and 2007, 2008, and still nothing has changed about this guy. He's still the same 2-year-old and 14-year-old's body till this day, and we all see it. Some of us, like these stands, want to deny it, but there's only so much you can deny before the truth will be revealed.